All right, you can still go camping. We are seeing a little bit warmer temperatures, and so it is a good time to get out there and go camping. I've got some camping tips for you if you're going to go camping with your furry friends. I know that personally, my dog sleeps in my sleeping bag with me when we go camping, so he's pretty spoiled, but you always want to make sure that you have nice, clean water for your pets. You want to keep your dog on a leash at all times, because if you lose your dog up in the mountains, it's going to be so hard to find them. You want to make sure that you bring all your documentation too. Sometimes people do have questions if your dogs have its rabies shot and all of those things, so just make sure you have your documentation with you. Use flea and tick prevention on them, especially up here. We know that those ticks are a little bit pesky, and there are multiple different types of ticks up here in the high country. You also want to make sure that you bring a first aid kit, not only for you, but one for your dog as well. Sometimes their toenails can get caught on things out in the mountains, and you want to make sure that you can handle it on the spot instead of letting your dog limp through the remainder of your camping trip. You want to research the rules and regulations for the campgrounds where you are going to go camping, just to make sure that you are on the safe side so you do not get into any trouble. And then, of course, this is the last one, but to me it's the most important. Watch the weather. You want to make sure that when you get out there, there's not going to be something that could potentially make your dog a flight risk. I had a black lab who was deathly afraid of the thunder, so if he heard thunder, he just wanted to beeline it as far away from it as he could. So you want to make sure that you are watching that weather in case your dog does have a little bit of a fear of thunder. That way you do not lose your puppies up in the hills. All right, speaking of thunder and watching that weather, we're going to go check in with Mark Sassy. We want to thank Vail Summit Orthopaedics for bringing you these tips and tricks for camping with your pet. But now we're going to take it to Mark and see what the weather has in store for us.